Alright guys, it's time. Is it worth farming parallel superimposition? Ooh, the Yorktown event, the USS copied or duplicate event, what do guys want to call it? USS UR event is here. After 1.5 years, we finally got another one. Oh my god, it took so long, but we finally got another one though. But at last we're here. Now, is this event worth farming for? Let's find out. Anyways, as always, let's start with the end game players. Is this event worth farming for? I'm going to put this in one simple word for you guys. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, 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 it is. Yes, 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 it is. You know what? Doesn't even matter. End game, mid game, early game players, I don't care. This event is worth farming for because this event right here gives a very, very exclusive gear. This bad boy right here, the F6F Hellcat, the HVAR mounted, whatever you guys want to call it. This gun right here. This gun right here is phenomenal. It is the light armor version of the AP rockets that we currently have in Gear Labs. So if you guys don't know how good this plane is, it's simple as like this. So pretend you have this plane, right? And then you go over here, it says AP rockets. Now you have armor modifiers at 110, 140, and 50. Those planes that you see are reversed for light and medium armor for the AP rockets, 140, 110, and 50. These things right here. So these things right here, 140, 110, 50. Very, very good on light armor and pretty decent on medium armor as well too in their fighter slots. They aren't hell divers, they aren't dive bombers. They are damaging fighters, and they're very good for light armor. Very, very good for light armor, actually. So, you're going to want a lot of them. Now, when this game matures a bit more and we get down the line, we have more arbiters maybe, there's going to be more light armor fights in this game. As of right now, there aren't many, like Temperance, Arbiter, and Helena Meta are the only ones we've gotten so far. But I can definitely see more light armor targets coming in the future, whether it's submarines, whether it's destroyers, whether it's light cruisers. They're going to add more into this game. I can definitely see it happening. So you're going to want these planes. They're only available from this event, and you're going to want a lot of them. Now you can get 1 from 15 from the shop and 10 from the milestone, but you're going to want a lot of these. You're going to want a lot of these. So this event is definitely worth farming, whether you're end, mid, or early game players. Now, if you are an early game player, I would highly advise trying your best to push as much levels as possible to get to D3 and start farming. This event is very important. For people that have been holding on to those double efficiency tickets, today is the day you want to start using those tickets. This plane is very important. Super important, because up until now, most of the planes we've gotten in the game have been focused towards heavy armor, which are torpedo bombers and Tenrai, stuff like that, and medium armor, with which are the AP rockets you see from fighter slots. So we don't have any really good planes for light armor up until this event. The Sky Raiders are really good for light armor, and we have these right here, which are also very good for light armor. So this event is pretty much geared towards light armor enemies with carriers. It's very good. I want everyone watching this video right now to stop what you're doing and farm D3. If you're stopping your D3, continue D3. I apologize, but this event is very important to farm. These other maps, though, they have some nice things in it, like the torpedoes and stuff, and the Bofors and the C3. We have torpedoes right here. Doesn't matter. None of that matters. I want everyone, no matter if you're an end game player that's 5 years old or a new game player that started like 2 days ago, do whatever you have to do. Get to D3 and start farming this map as soon as possible. It is that important. This plane right here is insane. It's going to make planes like Indomitable, Illustrious, Yorktown 2. All these planes right here are going to be so good when we have a target that's going to be super good with it. Tico as well too. There's a lot of carriers that are going to rip apart light armor targets because of those planes. Anything that's focused towards shredding light armor that has multiple slots for fighters, like 2 fighters on Illustrious, 2 fighters on Indomitable. Tico is also geared towards light armor targets as well too with her kit or whatever. Something right here. I think it was one of these things right here. Well, whatever. Anyways, though, we have ships that are really good at ripping apart light armor targets that are gonna they're gonna be very happy with these planes. So you want to have as many of these as possible. Me personally, I'm going for 8, not including the ones in the shop. So 9 total. That's 200 prints, guys. Keep in mind, these things right here, these prints, you're going to need 25 to make one. So it's going to be a very long event. But this is what all those months, if you guys have been keeping up with OS, that's what all these months of stacking up those double efficiencies have been have been for. We're gonna use all of them right here. So I'm gonna do 200 prints. I'm getting 8 of these planes, 6 for my main fleet and 3 for my off fleet. I'm going for 8 of these things. It's a lot, I know. It's Kimo, you're being ridiculous again, but I'm gonna go for 8, or try to go for 8. We're gonna go for 9 total, not including the shop, but 8 farmable ones. So this event again is very important. You're gonna want to be oil efficient for this one. One step is back if you guys want to save oil. Definitely is a thing, but you guys want to farm this event. You guys definitely want to farm this event. Now, as for the shop priorities, do I really have to say it, guys? Do we see something shiny on this thing that's glimmering, sticks out like a sore thumb compared to every other item? That's right, the Sky Raiders right here. These dive bombers are super good for, I believe it's light armor targets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's light armor targets. These things right here are super good. So again, I don't have to say it. These planes are pretty much meant for Yorktown. You're never going to see one of these ever again. Big priority for these airplanes. So I advise you guys, once again, buy these things first. Otherwise, you're going to regret it. All right, guys. I'll say it again. Focus on getting these because it's going to be very important. All right, so get these planes. The other priorities are the second plane, this right here, 15 prints. You're going to want these, so get those. These 2 planes are very important. Hornet, I'm pretty sure if you guys listen to this video, I said farm D3 a lot. You're going to get Hornet naturally, so you can't ignore her. Get your cog chips, both of them, as always. The augment stuff, if you guys need them. Your prints, if you're not done with PR 5 yet or whatever season you're working on. High focus on those. But again, if you guys are listening to this video, again, I put heavy emphasis on farming this event as much as possible. Go beyond the limits, get as many points as possible, and just clear out the shop. Just the planes, augments, the blueprints, SSR cat boxes, cog chips as well, the essentials. But if you guys are watching this video, if you guys are pumping out all your oil, then it should be no problem at all. Now, as for milestone rewards, I said it once again, you're gonna clear out this shop or this milestone naturally, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. But if you guys want to go for the bare minimum, 50,000, try to aim for 50,000. There's a lot of good stuff in this event, so 50,000 is where we're gonna stop at. If you guys want to do the absolute bare minimum, maybe if you're a new player, stop at the 30,000 mark for these UR Bullens. You're gonna need 4 of them for Yorktown, so having those are nice. Otherwise, though, 50,000 is where you want to stop. But if you guys are farming a lot, it shouldn't matter because you're gonna clear out the shop naturally. So that's it for this event, guys. I got nothing else left to say. This event is very important to farm. If you guys remember back in the video where I made for Vanguard to farm Sea Hornets, I said it was very important. This event is just as important, if not more important, than the Sea Hornet one. So again, these planes are super important to get. Farm as many of these as possible. I'm going for 9 total, including the ones from the shop and the milestone. So it's going to be a long 2 weeks for me, but good luck to everyone else out there. So enjoy the video, guys. Hope y'all have some good luck on those prints. I know I'm going to need a lot of them. because it's going to be a super, super long event. But have a good one, guys. I'll see you guys next video as always.